So Ricky, we come away empty-handed today. Do you think it's safe to say we maybe just left it a bit too late to get going?
Yeah, probably no more to say than that. I thought first half, I thought the back lot done okay. We lose a goal early, obviously. There's 2v2 down that side, it wasn't good enough, the boys know that. But in general, we dealt with our kind of longer balls up pretty well. There was a wee distance issue in terms of distances between the defenders and the midfielders. Sorted that out to an extent, and I didn't feel there was too much in the game, but I thought Bonus were a better side in the first half. There's no question about that. I felt we started off trying to play a game that we wanted to play, or the players wanted to play, without realising that this was going to be a battle, this was going to be tough. We need to do our 50-50s and our duels and all that stuff right the way through the team, and I thought the centre half's done that, but I felt the rest of us not so much. So I think that lack of intensity in the first half cost us in terms of momentum, and it took us to lose the goal and then get a goal for us to switch on and show a bit of belief. And I feel that's a bit criminal at this stage of the season, because there's no need for that. Let's start off the game as we finished it, with that intensity. And I know goals change games, all the cliches, I understand that, but they done things with intent and intensity in that last 20-30 minutes, because they could see a chink of light. Well, they can see a chink of light from the very start, even when they go 1-0 down. I mean, there's still 85 minutes to play plus. So yeah, I don't think we were poor in the first half, but I felt we lacked a bit of intensity about us for whatever reason. I put it down to maybe a bit of naivety sometimes when we go like that, but we're against a strong Bonus side, we need to be up for the fight.
And sort of looking ahead into future games, another similarly tough game away next week.
Yeah.
What differences we want to see from the boys going into that game? What will be your sort of key messages?
Well, they've heard it in there, not in an aggressive manner from me, because there was a lot of good things about the game as well. At times, they hung in. You can put a spin on it where we didn't play great in the first half, but we were still well in the game. We didn't concede too many chances, but also we didn't score or really get a shot on target from memory in the first half. So there's plenty of lessons to learn to take it into next week. So we'll bed them in through the week. But I would just like for them to do themselves a little bit more justice and realise when they step on the park from the first second that they need to win the battle, they win the fight. Now, those things have been said for 100 years in football, but it's true. You don't get the right at this level of football, where it's not much in any of the teams. You can't impose your style of play straight away. You need to earn the right to go and doing that. So we can't, as an individual player, think, right, okay, I'm just going to get the ball to feet all the time. We need to fight, and we need to be robust, and we need to be physical in the moments when we need to be physical. And I don't think we had that too much today in the first half. But you saw the last 30 minutes, whatever it was, 25 minutes, we had that in abundance. So what's the difference? Because you're chasing a goal, because you've got more belief about you, because the pressure's off, because you're losing, whatever that scenario is mentally, we need to start with that in the games right up to the end of the season.
And you've touched on it a bit there. We did push late on and we could have got a leveller. Are there still positives you'll take mostly from that sort of last 20 minutes of the game?
Yeah, right, from every part of the game. I'm kind of changing it as well to try and mediate some of the things that we weren't doing so well at that time as well. I look at everything. This game's about learning all the time, but you want to be learning and you want to be winning games of football, and I don't think we deserved to win today really across the piece. We finished strong, but we started in, like we've said, in a way that didn't pose ourselves onto them, and when you do that, you're on the risk of losing again.
And just to finish off as well, because I didn't get a chance to speak to you in the week, I thought it'd be right only to ask you about contribution of Jamie Watson after he left the club as well. Just to finish off, you got a quick word for Jamie as he departs?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Jamie's been a really good and loyal servant of the club, and one of my lads, if you want to put it like that, and I've got a lot of time for Jamie's attitude, second to none, right the way through. I'd said to him about the roller coaster of football, and the way he conducted himself was top notch as a human being, first and foremost, and as a footballer. He never. But he'll say himself that he would get down about it, but he never showed that to the players. A real good team player that Jamie was, and across that time he scored a good few important important goals. I think Jamie missed probably that first season with Mark and Reese and the kind of new group of players with Butterworth or these boys. Jamie kind of missed that sort of group. We played a different sort of way of playing. Jamie suited Jamie a bit more, but we both agreed that maybe it was time to move on, and I would be quite happy to continue with Jamie up until the end of the season and we could have the chat then, but he wanted to bring it forward a wee bit, and he felt maybe a fresh start for him. So you know, we're always on the phone for Jamie any time. Good lad. What our club is about, you know, off the park in terms of being a good person and that, and I wish Jamie well, that's for sure.
Right, thanks for your time, Ricky. Cheers.
Cheers.